following announcement has been paid for by the Wrestling Epicenter.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Hello, ladies. Remember me? Let me talk to you, dummies.
It's now time
It's theater time. TikTok.
It's showtime!
for the longest running wrestling talk show in history.
We are huge. It's gonna be cool.
You're where it's at.
You smell like me.
Tune in each and every week.
You better keep listening, or I'll come out of your computer
And turn it on for you.
or else I'm gonna kick your stinking teeth in.
We've been known by a few names.
The needs of the many far outweigh the needs of the few.
The interactive interview,
Interactive interview. Oh, yeah.
Interactive interview.
The interactive interview. Interactive interview. The interactive interview.
interactive wrestling radio,
Interactive wrestling radio.
Interactive Wrestling Radio.
Interactive radio. Interactive wrestling radio. Interactive wrestling radio.
The Blaze,
Blaze 1260 AM. The Blaze.
The Blaze.
Blaze. The Blaze Rock.
and a lot of other names.
Weekend Warrior of Wrestling. The Pile Driver. The Epa Wrestling Center.
3 Count Wrestling.
The Hours Lab.
But it's all one show, the Wrestling Epicenter.
Wrestling Epicenter. The Wrestling Epicenter.
The Epicenter.
Wrestling Epicenter, dude. The Wrestling Epicenter. Don't get off.
And your host from day one,
By ignorance or arrogance.
James Walsh.
Wake up, sleepyheads.
Dr. Carol House.
It all starts
What a rush. Oh, Boomer Sooner.
Thank you very much.
I got 2 words for you. Thumbs down. Breaking necks and cashing checks. Burn. I've heard a lot about you guys.
Check it out. Get out of my face. You win!
But I'm desperately out of time.
So what you gonna do when Blaze-a-mania runs wild on you?
now.
It is Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory week, and on the Newsmaker line with us right now is one of the members of Team XXXL, Mr. Larry D. Mr. D, are you with me?
Yes, I am. Thanks for having me.
It's such a pleasure to have you on our show. I've been doing my research on you, and I heard an interview you did before you were officially part of Impact, and you were saying how much you wanted to be part of this roster and how it would be perfect for you. So I guess the first question I start with is, has it been everything you hoped it would be?
Oh, it's been beyond everything that I hoped it would be. I came in and everyone welcomed me with open arms as if they were just so happy to finally see me walk through the door. And I can't tell you the feeling that it was to look across the ring and Scott D'Amore was there to offer me a contract that I completely was unaware of, and just seeing the last what I've dedicated my life to finally come full circle. I knew from just being on the Impact Twitch combo shows that's where I wanted to be. There was never any other option that I in my heart of hearts except Impact Wrestling.
Awesome. And since you've been full-time with Impact Wrestling, you've had a tag team partner, a guy of equal size to you, Acey Romero, other than the size. And Acey did the Impact Wrestling Press Pass podcast, and I was constantly trying to get questions not about his size in there. But other than the size, what brings you guys together? You guys have a lot of common interests outside of the ring.
I think that just wanting to be the best that we can be for Impact Wrestling is really the biggest thing that we have in common. And I feel that we have proven that over the last several months, not only in the ring, but also away from the ring with our own weight loss journeys and how we push each other from different states. From afar, we're still a team as far as, motivating each other to check our weight loss and how we're doing in the gym and our workouts. It's just, I can't tell you the meaning of that to me is because I know that I've got someone that's got my back and we're doing the best we can with Impact Wrestling, who's treated us so well over this last year, for me at least.
Awesome. And like I said, I don't want to talk about size, because I'm not the smallest gentleman in the world either, but I guess my question would be, you guys are big men in a world of not so big men. At least that's been the trend for wrestling in the past, I guess, 10 years or so. It's trend more towards a 180 pounder versus a 300 plus pounder. What is your thoughts on wrestling going in that direction, and what do you think of it?
I think that we're all competitors, and I don't think that you have to be a certain size or a look, or you just have to be a competitor. And for me, personally, I can't speak for Acey, but I want to be the best competitor that I can be. I think that I don't have a body that's chiseled from stone, but I'm the guy that can prove that you can go out there and you might not have that body chiseled of stone, but you put forth the best effort that you can. Good things happen to those that work hard, and I feel like I give hope to people that might look at pro wrestling and not have that body type that someone may think you have to have, and that you can't be successful. But I want to prove that you can. I want to be the door opener for the big men of pro wrestling again. I feel like there's so many great big men out there that deserve such a stage that I'm on right now, and I just want to do the best I can because I'm blessed to be on the stage right here and now.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you guys were whisked away to Wrestle House. And I got to tell you, the first time I saw it, I didn't really know how I felt about it. But by the time it was nearing its end, I kind of wish it would have lasted a little longer. I loved watching those Wrestle House segments. Did you enjoy taking part in Wrestle House?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I feel like I got the chance to show that I can be more than just Larry D with a chain around his neck, or that I can, just have a one punch about me or a decent right hand, because I know that my right hand is good, but I want to show that I can do more with than just punch someone and knock someone out. And I feel like Wrestle House gave me the opportunity to prove that, and the opportunity to use everything that I've learned while dedicating my life to pro wrestling. I finally got to go outside the box a little bit in front of my peers and my coworkers, and prove that I do deserve to be at Impact Wrestling, and that I did earn this spot, and here's why. That was my favorite part of Wrestle House. And it was so entertaining to watch and how it come together. It was just an amazing piece that Impact Wrestling put together.
You really hit the nail on the head, though, because it really gave everybody that maybe going into it didn't have the greatest awareness for the viewer at home. It gave you guys all your own unique personalities and really shined a magnifying glass on it so we can see who you really are and kind of really attach ourselves to who you are.
Yeah, I agree, and I think those of us there needed that, and I feel like it done nothing but take us to an even higher level and where we need to be to focus and help Impact Wrestling stay on this huge rise that we're on right now, and that only helps,
Absolutely. The last person that I spoke to from Impact was Kylie Ray, and she had hinted that she's heard rumblings that there could be another Wrestle House down the road. If there is, would you be putting your name in the hat to be part of it?
Sign me up. I loved it. It was really an experience. It was a time in my life, and it's sometimes I have to wake up and smack myself and say, this is really happening. It's the coolest thing that I've ever been a part of in my life.
Awesome. Well, hopefully another cool thing you're going to be part of in just a few days is Bound for Glory, the reason for the interview, really. And you're going to be appearing in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match. What's your thoughts heading into the big match on Saturday night?
Nerves are not even an issue now. Now it's time for me to focus on what I've got to do to get myself into position to call my shot, and that's exactly what I plan on doing. And if anyone slides in the ring on me, and all I can tell them is just get ready, because I got a right hand waiting. And I think that Bound for Glory is the biggest stage that we can be on. I know for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, it's the biggest stage I've ever stepped on, and I plan on making sure that my name is remembered. And that match right there will happen when I walk out, and they'll know exactly who the best hand in the house is.
There is a couple of sub-stories going into the match, the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match, and that, of course, is Heath. Heath, if he doesn't win, or if Rhino doesn't win, Rhino's gone too. Does that even weigh on your mind, or are you're in your own lane going into Saturday night?
At as a professional and as a human being, I would hate to see those guys exit out, but also as the father of four and someone that is wanting to continue to be on his own rise. I can't just on account of not wanting to see these guys go, as bad as I may not want to see them go. If my right hand has to be the one that ends their career at Impact Wrestling and ends their time there, then that's just the way that it has to be.
Very cool. And we mentioned Kylie Ray earlier. She's not in the match, but there are a couple of female performers that are scheduled to appear in this match. How do you feel about possibly having to mix it up with the knockouts in Taya Valkyrie and Tennille Dashwood?
Well, I mean, if you've watched the Knockouts division, there's no doubt in my mind that these ladies can go out there and compete with any guy, any athlete today. I mean, they're phenomenal in the ring, and I feel like that we're all fighting for the same thing. I want to call my shot. They want to call theirs. I just want to happen to call mine a little bit more than theirs. And again, I have to do what I have to do to win. I have to do what I have to do to continue to excel in Impact Wrestling and go further and make sure that my name is remembered and make sure it's my name on the bill. It's my name that people want to see. And come Saturday, that's just exactly my plan. I can't think any other way about who's in the match or what stipulations or anything that comes at the end result except me winning.
Awesome. And when you do win, can I guess that the shot that you're going to be calling will be a chance at the Impact Wrestling Tag Team titles, or might you surprise us?
You never know. I mean, I have to cross that bridge. I feel like I'm walking to that bridge now. And then once I get ready to step foot across that, then I can decide what I want to do with that. But obviously, I've had a couple thoughts in my mind. I mean, obviously, everyone that's in that match has some sorts of ties to someone, whether it be personal, professional, or any other way. But we have to think first and foremost what's best for us as a whole. What's best for Larry D as a whole. What's best for anyone in this match as a whole. What's best for me is just winning first and foremost, and then I'll figure the rest from there.
All right. Now, all of us are fans, no matter if we're on this side of the microphone or just in front of our TV screens. What match other than your own are you looking forward to in this stacked card Saturday night?
I'm gonna be watching the tag title match because I feel like that's where my eyes would lay first and foremost. But if the Good Brothers win, then I think that Ace and I have a good shot against the Good Brothers. If Motor City Machine Guns win, I feel like we have a shot against them, and I'm hoping that they do. I hope that the Motor City Machine Guns do win because it's been on record. We have proof. Alex Shelley wants a piece of Larry D and Acey Romero, and we have proof that we want a piece of them. So they win, that's a direct shot at the Impact Wrestling Tag Team World titles. Anybody in their right mind would want Motor City Machine Guns to win that match. So it doesn't matter. I could call my shot and be a tag team champion at the same time. It's a win-win for me going into Bound for Glory.
Absolutely. So we've gone this long, and I've not mentioned the C word, the COVID, coronavirus, whatever it is. Is there any more pressure for you guys as performers? Because I know it's got to be different to perform specifically for the TV cameras, knowing that there's no crowd there to react to anything you guys are doing. Is there more pressure to deliver, especially on a pay-per-view basis?
I think on a pay-per-view like Bound for Glory, I think there's always pressure. I feel like that's why we are here. That's why we are Impact Wrestling stars, is the fact that we can handle the pressure. And this, I can't tell you the feeling, like how excited I am just sitting here right now. And this time talking to you, I can't wait for Saturday because I love that. I want that pressure. And I think everyone coming in Bound for Glory wants that pressure. And that's why we're going to continue to trend number one Saturday night. There's no doubt in my mind Bound for Glory is going to be through the roof. And Slammiversary trend number one, no doubt in my mind that Bound for Glory will do the same.
Going to be difficult to predict with 2020 being what it was, but what do you think 2021 will hold for Impact Wrestling?
I think we continue to rise. I think that over this last year and more, you've seen Impact Wrestling continue to get better and better, continue to bring some of the best talent there is to offer. Look at the free agents that we've brought in. Look at the Good Brothers. Look at the Motor City Machine Guns back together. Look, just everyone that comes back now is continuing to help Impact grow and can take Impact to that next level and continue to take Impact to that top end pro wrestling. Like that's what we are, and we know that we are. So I feel like this is the place to be for any pro wrestler. I know it is for me.
Awesome. They used to call Don West the pitch man, but really, you're pitching it real great. And I mean, I can tell you're genuinely excited. I'm genuinely excited. This is kind of Impact Wrestling's Christmas. It's their Super Bowl, so it's going to be a very big event, and it's Saturday night. And of course, all week on Access TV, there's specials and lots of things to watch to get yourself in the right mind frame for Bound for Glory on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. It's a whole week. We have an Impact week on Access Television. We got Impact Wrestling Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. And then following that, we get a lot. We're talking shop, a full keg with the Good Brothers. If that's not enough to sell you Tuesday night, I don't know what else is. I've seen those guys. I've seen how they like to sit around and tell stories and laugh. Imagine sitting down in your living room and just joining. And then, Thursday at 8 p.m., we have This Is Bound for Glory, which will be a great watch. Saturday the 24th at 6 p.m., we'll have an encore presentation of This Is Bound for Glory. And then Saturday, October 24th, I'm so excited about this. I can't even remember what days we're talking about. I'm telling you, I just get so excited thinking about it just in my head. But this Saturday, October 24th, it's the live countdown at 7 p.m., Countdown to Glory. And then you're going to count down and watch Larry D walk out and call his shot. I'm so excited right now. I can't say it. I'm jumping for joy.
All right. Well, I thank you so much for taking the time to do this with me here today, and I'll be watching on Saturday night, as will everybody else at home. My question, last favor, if I can ask from you. Do you mind if I ask for a station ID? Just saying this is Larry D, and you're listening to the Wrestling Epicenter?
Sure. Yeah, that works.
All right. You want me to do the whole Wayne's World countdown thingy?
No, I could get you. Just tell me when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready. We're rolling.
You're listening to the Epic. I'm sorry. Is it the Epic Wrestling Center?
Wrestling Epicenter.
Wrestling Epicenter. Okay, I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
This is Larry D, and you're listening to the Wrestling Epic Center.
The preceding announcement was paid for by the Wrestling Epicenter.
I'm to listen, and if you like what you heard, I'm glad. If you didn't like what you heard, well, go fuck yourself.
Most people done hung up on me.
We had a lovely conversation.
What a show.
Oh, mercy, Daddy.
On your radio dial. Don't hang up. Bye-bye.